Hey guys, so I thought today I would do a good old-fashioned shop my stash, get ready with me type video. I've done get ready with me videos in the past, but I've never done an actual shop my stash, so I thought it would be kind of fun to take you guys along while I pick up my makeup for the day. I know I want to do something kind of fresh, peachy, coral for the springtime. I also thought it would be kind of fun to reintroduce myself to some of my new subscribers and just kind of give some life updates of what's been going on in my life over here in my world. But let's go on ahead and get started and start picking out my makeup for the day. So I got my little basket here that I'm going to put everything in. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just go in the order of which I would normally put my makeup on. So let's go ahead and start with primer. I want to kind of use something that I haven't used in a while. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull this one. This is the e.l.f. Matte Oil Control Primer. When I was going through my skincare and moving some stuff around, I found this in there. I didn't realize that it was still in there, and I have like a little bit left, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this as my primer. And I guess while we're in here, we'll go ahead and we'll get a concealer as well. My plan for this video is to pull products that I have not used in a while, just to kind of get use out of all of my makeup. And I think for this one, I'm going to pull this one right here, which is the LA Colors Ultimate Cover Concealer. This is a really nice concealer, so I'm going to pull that one. I'm gonna need an under eye corrector. I think I'm gonna pull this one, which is that MIlani peach one. And then next we want to find a foundation. Well, I haven't used the Wonder Woman one in a while. I haven't used the Beauty one. I think I'm gonna go with my AOA drops. I would use my Beauty, but this one is just a little bit too dark for me. I have to pull that out later on in the summer, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this one. All right, next we're going to find a powder. I have pressed powders over here and loose powders over here. Let's see, what is something in here I have not used in a while? I've used my Juvia's Place. I just got the She Glam. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull my Believe Beauty. I'm also really close to finishing this off, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one for today. And then while I'm over here, I go ahead and I'll grab a setting spray. And I think the one that I want to use today, I think I'm gonna pull this one, which is the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist. I've used it once, I think, in a video. This one I got out of a BoxyCharm box, and I have not used this one in a while, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this one. So now let's pick an eyeshadow palette. Like I said, I wanna go with something peachy, fresh, kind of coral today. I have the Big Poppy palette from Colourpop. I've used this one recently, so I'm not going to pull that one. I also have the Coastal Coral. I have the Baby Got Peach. And I also have the Sweet Talk palette. I'm going to pull this one as a possibility. And I guess we'll go over here and look in the drawers and see what's in here. All my Juvia's Place palettes here. Let's see what's in this next drawer. All of these are like more neutral palettes. I know those don't have what I need. And then this is the Tiny Marvels palette. This one is the newest palette to my collection. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Sweet Talk one. I have not used this one in a while. And this color story, this is absolutely perfect for the spring. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this one. Now we need a blush and a highlighter. Oh, this one right here. I have not used this one in a while. I'm going to use this Believe Beauty. This one is the Creme Blush in Tropical Sunset. And now for a highlighter. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one. This is from the Disney Designer Princess collection from Colourpop. This is the Andalasia. I think this would be a really pretty nice kind of a peachy gold. So I think I'm going to pull this one. And I'm going to pull out liners. I know that I'm going to use my LA Colors eye marker. And then for mascara, I'm going to go ahead and grab these AOA ones. I just recently got these ones, but I do want to give them another try and see if I can get them to work better for me. All right, for brows, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this LA Colors eyeliner and brow pencil. I have not used this one for a while, and that just leaves lip pencil and a lip shade. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. This is the Essence Soft Precise. This is a newer product, but I do want to go ahead and try that. I think I'm going to pull this Colourpop liner in Coral Reef. That's going to be my lower waterline shade. Let's see what we got over here. I got a couple of new ones from She Glam I haven't used. I have a couple from... Actually, you know what? I have not used this one yet. This is from Joah. It is the Endless Longwear Lip Color. This one is in Smiling. I've used this one, and I've used one of the other ones, but I have not used this one yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one. All right, guys, and that is my entire Shop My Stash. So let's go ahead and throw this makeup on my face. Let's go ahead and start with primer. I'm gonna go ahead and use this e.l.f. one that I pulled out. I had totally forgot about this primer. I was going through my little bamboo section thing over here where I keep all of my skincare, and I was going through the little drawer where I have the eye creams, and lo and behold, this primer was pushed in the back. I had completely forgotten all about it. So I thought I'd go ahead and pull this out and work through it. It is an okay primer. It's not my absolute favorite. It has kind of that silicone feel. It does fill in the pores a little bit. It does give me a little bit of smoothing, but it's not the best primer I've ever used. But I only have like just the tiniest bit in here, so I want to go ahead and get it used up. So how are you guys doing? I just wanted to take a moment to say hello and welcome to all of my new subscribers. I've gained a pretty decent amount over the last couple of months. I just want to say thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I thought it would be fun just to kind of do a little old-fashioned get ready with me, and then just kind of reintroduce myself to all of you new guys who have just joined me. I just got a couple of drops of the foundation on my shirt. I'll have to take care of that later. But yeah, like I was saying, I thought it would be fun to just kind of reintroduce myself so you guys can get to know me a little bit. Well, I am 45 years old. I just turned 45 last March. March 12th was my birthday. I am a Pisces baby. My sign or my birthstone is aquamarine. I have 3 kids. My oldest, I have 2 boys and I have a girl. My oldest is 25. 23. He'll be turning 24 in May. And then that's the boy. That's Tyler. And then my daughter Miranda, you've actually seen her in a few of my videos. She was recently in the spring dye book unboxing. She just turned 16. And then the youngest, the baby, Isaac, he's 8 years old. He just turned 8 in March. First of all, let me tell you guys, having 2 birthdays. My daughter's birthday is December 10th. Isaac's birthday is January 16th. So having 2 birthdays within 2 weeks of Christmas, and that does not include my husband whose birthday is January 7th. December and January, those months are a lot of fun. I've only really been into makeup for a couple of years. I got into makeup, I've been wearing makeup my whole life, but I didn't really truly get into it until 2019. So year before last, around the middle of the year was when I really started to get into makeup. Like I said, I've worn makeup my entire life, but I used to just wear like the basics. I wanted my face to be as flat matte as I could possibly get it. Blush, highlighter, that was not a thing. I started getting into makeup, or started to really discover makeup. It was during the first James Charles drama that happened. When Tarte made that first video, that was around the time that I was really starting to get into makeup, and I started to discover all of these beauty channels that I just really enjoyed watching. As soon as I really got into it, it was over. I was in for it. When I discovered blush and highlighter, especially highlighter, it was over. Now I like to be highlighted to the gods. When I started getting into makeup, I decided, you know what, I want to start a makeup channel. Now, besides makeup, I'm also a costumer and a cosplayer. If you guys have been following me, then you would know that my family, before the world turned upside down, we like to dress up in costumes, superheroes, Disney characters and such, and we would travel to different comic conventions, some local, some we would travel to get to. Well, Supernatural Con was one of my absolute favorites. I'm a huge fan of Supernatural, and I've been to that con 3 times. The first time I went, I did everything. I spent a lot of money. After that, I just went back to add autographs to this wanted poster that I have. It's a wanted poster of Sam and Dean, so I have a whole bunch of autographs on there. And I was supposed to be adding Jim Beaver and DJ Qualls last year, but of course, with everything that was going on, that con got canceled, so I don't know if and when I'm ever going to be able to add those autographs. I'm also in a volunteer costuming group, and we dress up as superheroes and Disney princesses for children's events. I do Mulan and Moana. Those are my 2 big Disney princesses. And of course, with the addition of Raya, I'm very excited about that. So I'm looking forward to when we can do those events again and they can start cosplaying that princess. And I've done Elastigirl from The Incredibles. I've done like all kinds of characters that I love doing. I am really almost at the end of this powder. This may be in my next empties video. Alright, so back to the channel. Once I realized that I was really into makeup and I realized how much I loved it, I decided I wanted to start a channel just to kind of share my love of makeup. Just something I really enjoy doing. I find makeup to be relaxing. I find it to be a creative outlet. And you know, this last year, things kind of being the way they were, makeup was kind of my escape and my outlet. I enjoyed and looked forward to just being able to just kind of sit down in front of the camera, put makeup on, and just, you know, not really think too much about everything else that was going on in the world. I'm sure you guys have noticed, you know, over the course of the year that rarely, if ever, do I mention, you know, the C word or the P word. And that's because, like I said, I want my channel, this channel is my escape. And I like that to be, you know, that way for you guys too. It's nice to be able to have a place that you can go to and just relax and enjoy your hobbies, enjoy the things that, you know, bring you joy and make you happy and are a nice escape. You know, we all need that sometimes. You know what, let's backtrack. Before I became a makeup channel, I used to do music montage videos. So if you go way back on my channel, you will notice that there are a bunch of music videos, basically little montages of clips from movies and TV shows set to music, because that's what I used to do before. The highest viewed video on my channel currently has over 600,000 views, and it is a video where I used the Book of Love from Peter Gabriel, and I put together clips from both animated and live action movies. That video is monetized, but of course, since I don't own the rights to any of it, I don't see any of the actual monetization from that. But that is where I started. And so I thought it would just be easier to just take an existing channel and just flip it. When I started this channel, it'd probably been about 3, 4, maybe even 5 years since I'd done anything. Since I'd like uploaded any of my music videos. I hadn't actually done anything on this channel in a while. When I started my makeup channel, this channel had like 720 subscribers already. It's funny because I just had my 1-year anniversary in February as a makeup channel. And when I hit that 1,000 subscribers, which was right after I did my anniversary giveaway, I had a lot of people going like, wow, you hit 1,000 subscribers already? But I did not hit 1,000 subscribers for my makeup channel. I wish I had, but that was not the case. Most of the subscribers came from when I was doing the music videos. And you guys, hold on a second. I have got to fix my brows. I don't know why, but this one is way higher than this one. Let me fix my brows. I'll be right back. All right, so I think I've evened them out as best as I'm going to do for this video, but let's go ahead and move on. So I was pretty excited when I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, and you know, I have a lot of goals for this channel that I am slowly working towards, and I'm hoping to eventually meet those goals. It's not easy, and there are days when I get really frustrated by it. You know, I also started an Instagram. Well, I've had my Instagram for over a year, but I just started a TikTok, and I'm getting pretty decent views over there. I'm just trying to build up the followers. But you know, sometimes it does get frustrating when it feels like you're working so hard and nothing's really happening. But then I have to remind myself, I've only been on YouTube for a little more than a year as a makeup channel, and it does take time to grow. And I do have some really amazing subscribers. I mean, some of you guys are just really awesome, very supportive, and that just makes it just worth it. I love doing this so much. I mean, if I didn't love it, I wouldn't be doing it. I mean, who wants to do something that they don't enjoy doing? You know, it's just. So yeah, I hope to grow. I do hope to eventually be able to become monetized sometime in the future. But first and foremost, I do this because I just absolutely love it. God, that blush is so pretty. I have not used this one in a while. I'm glad I went ahead and grabbed that one. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a second to set down before I do the highlighter, since it's a powder highlighter and not a liquid or a cream. Let's go ahead and throw on our eyes. This is one of the first palettes that I picked up when I first started getting into my makeup journey. I believe this was the second Colourpop palette that I got. The first one was that Yes Please palette. That was kind of like the yellowy one. That one I did end up decluttering last year. I had like a defective shade in it, and just all around I never pulled that palette. This one is really beautiful. These shades and tones are absolutely perfect for spring. So I'm going to take this big fluffy brush from AOA, and I'm going to go into Dream Maker and just kind of put that all over my eyelid to start. I'm also a substitute teacher and an Uber and Lyft driver. I started substitute teaching 3 years ago. I am certified. I'm a fully certified special education teacher, but I found that I enjoy substituting a lot more. I get to kind of jump around to different classrooms. I'm not just stuck in one. And, you know, after the big P word started, I was really glad that I was a substitute, because it meant that I did not have to worry about things. And when the schools closed, I still had my ride sharing. I still had Lyft and Uber, so I was still able to do that. I was never ever had a moment where I was completely out of work. I am so grateful for that. This school year, I've been mainly just Lyft and Uber driving. I have not been doing any substitute teaching. You know, it's because, you know, I don't see the reason to put myself in a situation that I don't have to put myself, you know, in right now. My kids are currently doing virtual learning, so they're at home, and doing the ride sharing, doing the Lyft and Uber driving, it pretty much enables me to be able to be home with them so that they can finish out the school year virtual. I'm just not ready for them to go back into the classroom full time, but I am looking forward to things getting back to normal in the fall. I mean, I am for real, guys, so ready. Wednesday, today is Monday the 19th, April 19th. I go Wednesday, April 21st, and I get my second dose of the Pfizer vaccine. I am so excited. I am just ready to finally start getting back to normal, to finally start moving forward with my life, and to stop feeling like I've been just kind of stuck in limbo and stuck in this moment. I just want to start moving forward, and I'm just really excited to finally start seeing some normalcy start happening again. I'm trying to decide what shimmer I want to use. I don't want to use this one or this one. It's been so long since I've used this palette. I think I'm gonna go with the one down here. So let me know, guys, down in the comments if you've had the vaccine. You know, if you've had it, which one you got. Did you have any side effects from it? The only side effect that I had from the first dose was just a lot of soreness in my arm at the injection site. My arm literally felt like somebody punched it with a brick, and it was like that the first day, the day that I got the vaccine, and then the day after. But after that, you know, it was fine. Soreness went away. I had no other symptoms. I've heard that the second dose can make you feel a little bit more, you know, than the first dose. So I'm kind of prepared for that, but like I said, I'm excited to finally just get it done and move on with my life. I finally got an update, guys, on my car. Well, I've been getting regular updates, but I got a text this morning, and what they told me was that the paint is finished on all the parts, and now they're putting all the parts together and reassembling them onto my car. So basically, they're now putting Hey Hey back together again, which I'm very, very excited about. So I'm getting closer and closer to getting my car back. It's been about 3 weeks now. I've enjoyed being at home with the kids. I've been able to do a lot of content, make a lot of content from my YouTube channel, from my Instagram, and my TikTok, which I've enjoyed. But I am ready to go back to work. The date that they gave me was April 23rd, which is Friday. When they gave me the update, oh, I can't get the top off this. Okay, there we go. When they gave me my update this past Friday, what they told me was that they're looking at April 23rd for the repairs to be done. Now, April 23rd is this Friday. I'm going to go on ahead and highlight now that the blush had a chance to set down. It has been a while since I pulled these highlighters from the designer collection. I also have the blushes too. Mainly got these as collector pieces because I'm a huge Disney fan, but the formula is really, really nice. That's one thing that I wish Colourpop would do, is launch some more of the highlighters. Before I move on to mascara, I'm going to go ahead and set everything down with the Maracuja Miracle Mist from Tarte. I need to get me one of those little fans that I see all the little YouTubers using to dry down their setting spray. It actually dried down really fast. Go ahead and start giving my lashes a curl. Put on the Fat Lash Primer. I think what I'm going to do this time is put one good coat of the primer on, let it dry, and then do 2 coats of the mascara. When I tried this the first time in my trying new makeup video, I just did 1 coat. I just want to kind of see if I can build up over this primer or not. So one thing I also like about doing videos like this is you can pull out products that you've used before to try to give them a second chance, see if you can make them work for you maybe better than I did the first time. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. I really like these lip pencils. I bought 2. One in kind of a peachy nude coral kind of a tone, and then one in a more pinky nude tone. I got the kids registered for school in the fall. Miranda will be starting the 11th grade. Isaac will be going to the 3rd grade. I cannot believe he's going to be going to the 3rd grade already. I swear to God, it feels like he was just born, like he was a baby just yesterday. It's just, they're both growing up so quickly. I can't believe that I'm going to have a 24-year-old in May. Such a pretty peachy fresh shade. They just released the trailer for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, I think is what it's called. It's the new Marvel film that stars an Asian superhero. When I first heard that this movie was coming out, that they were adapting this particular story, I was very, very excited. It's really important to kids to have superheroes that look like them and that represent them. So I was very excited about it. And the trailer, you guys, it looks so cool. The movie comes out in September. Black Widow comes out before in June, I think it is. So it's nice to have Marvel launches coming out again. I've really been loving Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That has been absolutely amazing. All right, so I'm going to let this coat dry, and then I'm going to do one more coat, and then we'll finish out the video. I almost forgot to mention, guys, I am also half black, half Korean. My mother's Korean, my father's black. He was in the military. Met my mother when he was stationed in Korea. I was a year old when he moved me and my mother to the States. I've pretty much been in the U.S. my entire life, but I realized I forgot to mention that, and that's a pretty big, important part of who I am. All right, the second coat has been applied, and you guys, I am really liking it. I think it actually looks really, really nice. Now with the second coat, it did get slightly a little clumpy, but not bad at all. They still look nice and full. I like the way the mascara applied this time better than it did the first time, so that's good. Same thing with this peach tinted under eye corrector from MIlani. The first time that I used it, I didn't really see a whole lot happening. Didn't see much brightness, didn't see much coverage. This time though, everything is a lot brighter. I definitely see some coverage going on. It looks really, really nice. This combined with that LA Colors concealer, it's just has my under eyes looking very, very fresh and healthy. So that's the end of this Shop My Stash Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. And like I said, I just wanted to say thank you and welcome to all of my new subscribers. And I look forward to growing with you guys in the next coming year and many, many years to come after that. Be safe, guys. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.